Employees are responsible for sales, handling orders, and the after-sales. Therefore, staffers are often referred to as human capital. However, some companies choose to regard employees as merely operating expenses. When you go to results and then to staff, you can see how your staff is composed. You can see your staff size, how many people are new, and how many people stayed. Furthermore, you can see how many staffers were hired on an external basis. External staff are automatically hired when the workload is too high. The workload depends on the number of transactions on a yearly basis. When you scroll further down, you can see the workload for each year. Besides the workload, you can see the motivation of your staff and the level of education among your employees. Highly educated staff achieves a high level of service. Furthermore, highly educated staff are capable of more transactions. Motivated staff is less likely to quit and is able to process more transactions. Unmotivated staff is more likely to resign. Both the level of motivation and the level of education can be determined with human resource management. Since you have to make decisions relating to your staff, you have to go to decisions and then to staff. Determine your company policy concerning recruitment and decide on either hiring new staff or laying off employees. Furthermore, you will make decisions about salary and the workload you find acceptable. Note that external staff is automatically hired when the working pressure exceeds the set standard. External staff is expensive, less productive, and is not included in any of your education policies. Next up is deciding on the rewards. Decide on wages, bonuses, and profit sharing. These decisions will affect the level of motivation of your staff. Finally, you have to decide on how much time and budget you want to spend on education of your employees. Some useful tips. Consider closely how many employees you think you need in order to realize your expected sales. When you don't have enough staff and you're short-handed, the workload will rise above the set level. Consequently, expensive external staff will be hired. Determine how you will reward your staff. Bonuses consist of a fixed component and a variable part. Although education programs play a big role in the level of motivation, bonuses are important too. Training your staff is costly. Think about the level of service that goes with the markets you choose. For example, think about the service level that belongs to the quality sneaker segment.